I was gonna make a video on Wayfair, but conspiracy videos are dangerous. Not only do they attract all of the people who believe violently that the conspiracies are true, but YouTube doesn't like them, the algorithm doesn't like them, the automated ban bots really don't like them. It's a good way to get your channel attention you don't want your channel to have. And in this situation specifically, there's just way too much. Like, take this tweet from Kathy Griffin, for instance. Of course, Kathy Griffin. Trumpets. Seriously? I mean, I find it very difficult to take anyone seriously who refers to their political adversaries by cute little pet names. I don't like Trump. I've never liked Trump. I don't like the fact that he's our president. My president. I mean, some of my viewers aren't in the United States, and I don't want you to feel something. Words are complicated. But trumpets. Okay, here's what we know. Like, there's over like 41,000 posts about it on Twitter. This thing is 2 days old. And, of course, Wayfair has denied it. Of course, Wayfair has denied it. Who would not deny it? And Snopes has debunked it. Of course, Snopes has debunked it. It's a QAnon thing, from what I understand. Snopes likes to automatically debunk anything that is QAnon related, even if there's some legitimacy to it, even if there's some basis in reality, even if it is proven at least 10% right 5 years down the line, and there are actually pizza parlor owners who are on trial for sex trafficking. It's still not true, according to Snopes, and they will never revise that position. But based on what? Based on what evidence is it not true? I don't know. It's probably not true. It's ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous. But honestly, Wayfair are themselves to blame for this, even if it isn't true. If they operated with just legitimate practices and are non-shady practices, then they never would have gotten this attention drawn to them. You have one kitchen cabinet. You have one wooden bookshelf. You have one computer desk. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sell it by one product name for one price? Or are you going to create like hundreds of different listings for the same product with different names and all different price points, and then defend your position in doing that by saying, oh, well, we're in an industrial supply thing that sells one-on-one directly to the customer who is just buying this for their kid's bedroom. I think the reason why they do this is in part because of targeted ad systems. Like, a person might search for a desk for their daughter's room, and so they'll be talking about it on Facebook. First of all, that's how that works. It's not just what you search for in Google. It's what you're talking about with your friends. So you're a run-of-the-mill Karen in a Facebook chat with your run-of-the-mill Susan friend. And you're like, well, Susan, I need a desk for Carly's room, right? Next thing you know, there is an ad for the Carly desk on Wayfair for $1,000. Maybe you're stupid and think this must be a sign from God. I should buy this because this is literally the Carly desk. But it's also the Megan desk. It's also the Charlie desk. It's also the Robert desk. It's all of these desks because other people are searching for this thing, but they can't just change it for one person. So they procedurally generate these listings for all these different common names. And then when you are looking for that, the targeted ad system's like, ho, 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 here you go. That's my theory, at least. That's my theory as to why they do this. It's still stupid. It's still morally questionable. It's still bad business practices. Which is why I say it's their own fault. That if that is how this works, if that's why their system is the way it is, why there are all these redundant listings under multiple names and many different price points, then they got what they've deserved. And but we'll see what comes up. Who knows? Maybe this is all legitimate. Maybe it's all true. And that would be horrible. I'm laughing, but it would be really bad if a major multinational company was trafficking children. So I'm glad I didn't make a video on Wayfair. This is literally just me making a thumbnail, so that nobody can say that it's clickbait.